Hello everyone. Today we are going to start with Kingdom Monera, in which we are going to quickly draw the diagram of bacteria. So structure of bacteria. If we start with, remember this one possesses a cell wall. So cell wall, which is composed of peptidoglycan, and then followed by that comes the cell membrane. This is the step-by-step diagram for the structure of bacteria. So the outer one is cell wall, then comes cell membrane. Now here there is an additional protective layer which we call as the capsule or slime layer. This one has a very important role in colony formation. You might be knowing that bacteria are unicellular and they could be seen in colonies. So in order to stick to each other, this one helps. This outer layer is called as capsule or slime layer. Followed by that, the next layer that we see is the cell wall. The cell wall, which is composed of which component? It is the peptidoglycan. The next layer which comes here innermost is the cell membrane, which is also known as plasma membrane. All right, now this is a prokaryotic cell, which means there is no nuclear membrane. The genetic membrane, the genetic material is simply scattered within the cytoplasm. So you can find them here. A double-stranded DNA could be seen here, single circular double-stranded. This one is the one which is forming the chromosome. So that is a single chromosome and this forms the genetic material. So this is the main DNA which is forming the chromosomal part. Now, since this is prokaryotic, there are no other organelles which are membrane bound. So how does it carry out respiration? There is no mitochondria. So as there is no mitochondria, there is no powerhouse. No powerhouse means no energy. So from where does it carry out the oxidation? So for that, the cell membrane is folded internally. And this folded structure will contain some of the enzymes which are required for respiration. Now this one is named as mesosome. Not only this, it will have some other pigment, the photosynthetic pigment, which helps in carrying out the process of photosynthesis. So mesosomes are present here, which mainly helps in the process of respiration. Now, in order to carry out locomotion, there is a flagella present. Singular, we call it as flagellum. So what else can we expect present in the cytoplasm? This cytoplasm has number of granules. What kind of granules? The food which is synthesized here would be present here in the form of starch grains or different kinds of granules. So we simply may call them as the food granules. Now, whether it is a eukaryotic or prokaryotic cell, there will always be some sort of ribosomes. Ribosomes will have two subunits, the large subunit and the small subunit. Here, the ribosomes are present as they are not membrane bound. The ribosomes are called as protein factories because they help in the process of protein synthesis. Now, this is just about the internal layers and internal parts and the structures. Whereas there are some other structures much similar to that of the flagella but not the same. It looks obviously head like, it might give the appearance of a cilia, but these are not cilia. These are not meant for locomotion actually. These are called as the pili or fimbriae. In fact, if we compare them, the pili is a longer structure, whereas fimbriae they are shorter. This pili, if it is a pili, we will consider that it helps in the process of conjugation, that is reproduction. Sexual reproduction in them occurs with the help of sex pili. So that will form a conjugation tube across which the genetic material will be exchanged. But if it is present as fimbriae, this fimbriae again has a role to play in holding the bacteria together for colony formation. So there are two things here which helps in the colony formation. One is the fimbriae, the second is the slime layer. So that's it. This is the structure of bacteria. Next time we will continue with another topic. Thank you.